Pour yourself a cold one and join us for a show filled to the brim with fun,
Bite your tushy.
entertainment,
Donkey, don't give me that side.
information,
That is heavenly.
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
We're pinching you.
yeah, we're
Right
coming.
there.
We're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. It's Happy Hour brought to you by Jennings Insurance Group, and I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Sit back, relax. We have a fun-filled show for you. First of all, I'm going to take you to the Miller Thanksgiving tradition where we get together with our family and we cook up a great meal. Of course, we also have to get some coffee in during Thanksgiving because you have to have that energy. So we're going to take you to some of our friends from the American Elm Company open a new coffee shop in Osage Beach. So we're going to take you out there to the new coffee shop and get some caffeine so that we can get going all the way through our Thanksgiving festivities and into our Christmas festivities. I'm sure we'll have a lot of caffeine during that one. And of course, we have a furry friends on today's show, which we have a puppy named Coraline on the show. So sit back, relax, and thank you so much for joining us right here on Happy Hour.
At Jennings Insurance Group, we want you to have the best possible coverage and the knowledge to use it. We work with many insurance companies, but we work for our clients. Are you tired of being pushed into healthcare coverage you don't want or understand? At Jennings, we give you the right to vote. If you are looking for a consultant who will meet with you to explain your options, Jennings is the right choice. For many, healthcare coverage is one of the most important decisions. Make the right choice. Call Jennings today, 573-693-9443.
This reminder to drive safe and boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall Injury Attorneys. And remember, buckle up and phones down.
The lake has it all, even this time of year. Some incredible events.
The scenic outdoors, there's so much to see.
But listen, there have been an average of 6 fatal crashes in Missouri per month from distracted driving this year.
That's where you come in. Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. Your eyes belong on the road. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall Injury Attorneys.
Being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Well, it's early morning and it's time to get our Thanksgiving started. It's 6 a.m., set the alarm, and got up and prepared our ham, had our ham prepped last night. And last night I actually made a pumpkin pie and a pecan pie, so very excited about that. First time ever making a pumpkin pie, but Mom put me up to the challenge this year. So I'm very excited because today is the day that all the siblings, we get together and we're gonna be making Thanksgiving this year. So should be quite interesting. So come along and we'll get this ham started to smoke, and then we'll be making some sides today. So come on and join the Miller family as we enjoy Thanksgiving. Hey, it's DJ Kyle, and we are standing in the Miller kitchen, and this is my mom, Carolyn, and Carolyn has graciously or nervously passed the baton to all of us to do some cooking. So we have our chefs in here. We'll start over here. This is my brother, Travis, and this is my niece, Morgan, and then my wife, Shay, and we have decided that we're gonna take over Carolyn's kitchen and see if we can make a Thanksgiving without a whole lot of burnt parts and hopefully stuff that's edible. So, are you guys ready?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, we have 4 hours till dinner service. The place is getting ready to open up. Are you guys ready? Welcome to Carol's Kitchen. Well, I want to thank you for coming in and enjoying your time. Hopefully you enjoyed your time as we got together as the Millers and are celebrating and are thankful for a lot of things and are thankful for each other. And we were very thankful for today. And I believe that the food is edible, so we'll see how it goes. Even my daughter showed up. So from our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. But now we gotta go. We gotta do some eating.
Jennings Insurance Group, your local agency, is here to help navigate your choices and remove the guesswork when it comes to health insurance and retirement solutions. You have the right to vote on your healthcare and financial future. Our licensed and trained agents are ready to talk with you today.
You've dealt with chronic knee, back, and even foot pain for years, and nothing has seemed to work. Until now. Introducing Beck Wellness Center's new specialty knee rehab program and neuropathy techniques you've probably never seen before. And they work. Board certified in neuropathy, experience Dr. Beck's breakthrough rescue program that can eliminate problems at their source. Try it to believe it. Give us a call today. Your healthier, happier life starts with Beck Wellness Center.
American Elm Company has been in business on the west side for over 7 years, and they've decided to try something new right here at the Landing in Osage Beach, right next to the Main Street Music Hall. The American Elm Company has opened a coffee bar. Let's go in, meet the owners, and let's find out what's brewing here today. Inside the American Elm Coffee Bar, and this place is absolutely spectacular. You sit down and it's just so eclectic. There's stuff everywhere, and of course drinks being made and drinks being served up. And we're sitting here with the owners. How are you guys doing today?
Good, thanks.
Good. It's so good to have you back on the show. And of course we're in a new location. This is your new coffee bar. Now, American Elm, you guys have had this for 7 years, right? The American Elm Company.
Yes.
And it's been so successful, and you've been just doing such great things. What made you decide, you know what, we're already busy enough, let's open a coffee bar? Like, how did this come about?
Yes, so in our younger days, I bartended at a restaurant, and TJ was a barista at a coffee shop. We hear all the time our customers at our American Elm shop, saying, hey, is there a great place that me and my girlfriends can go have a glass of wine or get a coffee, things like that. So we just kind of put it together and said we should open both at the same time.
And so our clients, when they shop inside at American Elm, they've always said, I wish I could just sit down in this beautiful environment and enjoy a glass of wine or a good cup of coffee. And I was like, we can make that happen for you. Because we wanted to create this beautiful, comfortable atmosphere where community and people can connect and enjoy a crafted cocktail or a hot espresso or iced espresso drink, because that's a love that we have is not only what we do, but for good coffee and wonderful cocktails.
Yes. Yeah. And we also felt sorry for all the husbands sitting in the cars waiting for their wives.
So like, you guys come on in, you get a place to sit down and have some coffee while they're all shopping.
Yes.
So not only do you offer just the greatest drinks, but the greatest drinks with a great twist where it's like, I love a Bloody Mary. And so why don't we talk a little bit about the Bloody Mary? Because I just really honestly want to jump right on into this.
Yes. So we love a spicy rim. So we do put a spicy rim on the edge of it. Our olives are amazing. And I think it's kind of strange probably, but I love pickles in my Bloody Marys. So we do that as well. We use everyone's favorite Bloody Mary mix with a twist. They are a little spicier. We can make them less spicy too, but they're great.
Oh, I'm ready to try this. I love a Bloody Mary, and again, it's the environment. This is just such a cool place. Oh, now that's, you're right. It's got like a nice little kick, but it's not too spicy. It's just nice and warm. Oh, great for the holidays.
Good.
And of course, we have more drinks that we're going to be talking about, and I want to learn how we're making our coffee drinks here. So we're gonna talk about that now.
We're excited about our coffee drinks. Both our cocktails and our coffee drinks have actually been crafted by a professional mixologist that helped create this menu for us. And then signature drinks on our espresso menus, both hot and cold. We have a barista that works with us, Cadence. She is phenomenal. And this is one of her creations for us here at the American Elm Coffee Bar. And it is the lavender honey latte. So it has lavender in it, fresh honey here from the Midwest, with roasted beans from Missouri. Our coffee roaster is here from in-state. We love the blonde roast of coffee that they produce. And that has created this drink, which has just been a hit. So we would like you to try it and let us know what you
I just had
think.
Bloody Mary, but and that is delicious. I'm coming back to that, but I'm really intrigued by the lavender. Oh, so smooth. Smooth, and you're just a nice hint.
Just a hint of that flavor through, and of course, if you'd want it sweeter or a little bit more of that lavender note, we can add it. But we try and balance our flavors in all of our drinks. Everything's measured out in proportion, so we adjust it too for the customers. But that's become a favorite here for people to try.
Yeah, and I know you guys just recently had a party here, a grand opening, right?
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about that, because you said that there was just people flowing in and out all day long, and I know that there was a special drink that we'll get to in just a second, but let's talk a little bit about that party. What were your expectations? What did you see? What do you expect later?
Yes, well, our expectations are always high because we know how many wonderful people we have in our lives. We're very blessed to have so many wonderful people that support us and love us, and always come to our events and special occasions that we have. So it's great. We love it.
Yeah, the lake community here in Lake of the Ozarks is phenomenal. So these ladies, they showed up, they had a great time, they brought their friends, we had live music, we had giveaways. They were lining up and waiting for these cocktails. And if you've had a group together in a setting like this, it is just so much fun. We had groups standing up around the bar tops and just inviting other ladies that were over from the sofa to join their group, and they would try out we have like 8 to 10 of our signature cocktails. They tried them all amongst themselves and then reordered, and it was really just a very good day. Wonderful business community here at the Landing that have also supported us and got their clients out to come and try us.
And I've heard through the grapevine that people came in and maybe one person ordered a, what do we have here?
Peppermint martini.
Peppermint martini. And then someone else said, well, that looks good. I'd like to try that. Then next thing you know, everyone in the room has one, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the peppermint martini.
Yes.
It looks delightful.
Yes, so it has a peppermint rim with a candy cane. We use a peppermint rum chata, and then we also use like a cocoa liqueur and vanilla vodka, and it is that's to die for.
All right, well, it's time to give this one a try. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know which one's my favorite. Okay. This one might be my favorite. It's
really good.
So what's really neat about our drinks menu are seasonal features that we will do throughout the seasonal, and the peppermint martini is our seasonal highlight on our cocktail side. And then we're also launching between Thanksgiving and Christmas every year a gourmet cocoa line. And we have a chipotle cocoa that we'll have for the holidays that you need to come in and try. Toasted marshmallow, a sweet orange, and then some of the favorites like the dark chocolate, toasted marshmallow, and some of the traditional ones, 2 peppermints. But those highlights are something to come in and try.
Yeah.
I don't know how the word got out about these peppermint martinis this holiday season.
I know how the word got out. They're delicious. I love it because it's such a balanced drink. It's not like, for the bartender, it's not one of those like overly strong where it just hits you, where it's so much vodka and not flavor. Right. It really is a great balance. Not too much of the peppermint. It's just a smooth drink. So great job, bartender, and great job, barista. I tell you what, there's always new things happening. This is a new place, and they're already talking about new things, some new chocolates and signature drinks. You have to check it out. It's the American Elm Company Coffee Bar right here at Poverty Flats in Osage Beach. Come and be a part of the fun. Let's do some more drinking. What do you guys say?
Yes.
Right? Guys, thank you so much for being on the show. This is great.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining
for
us.
the drinks. I don't know where to get into again.
You're welcome back anytime.
Yes.
Jennings Insurance Group is your hometown agency giving you control over your choices in healthcare coverage and retirement. We use insurance as a tool to positively impact your life, giving you the peace of mind to handle whatever life throws your way. Our licensed agents are ready to offer you solutions today. Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends. I am Megan Albers. This is Mary Meow Me Tilly. We are out here at Ozarks Cat and Canine in the yard, and we're hanging out with a very cute puppy named Coraline. Tell me about Coraline.
So Coraline we have listed as 5 months old.
Okay.
And we have her down as a hound mix. And she has one of the more interesting backstories that we don't hear a whole lot.
Okay.
There was a gentleman who had an issue with raccoons and possums coming up on his porch and eating the cat food that he would put out for his outdoor kitties. And so he set up a live trap to try to catch the raccoons and the possums, and came out one morning and we have puppy in the trap.
Caught a puppy, okay.
Yeah, we caught a puppy. So he came in with the dog in the trap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we had to coax her out. She was not real sure after the trap and the car ride and all that she wanted to venture out of that cage.
How scary.
But she did, and she's very sweet, very loving little girl, very playful. I have been told that she is pretty clean in her kennel. You know, of course, she's not potty trained yet, but unlike some of the puppies we have that they will go anywhere in their kennel and then they run back and forth through it and they're kind of icky and dirty and you don't want them jumping on you. I've been told that she kind of takes it over to the corner and then doesn't run through it and everything. So we feel like she's probably going to be pretty easy to train once you get her in a home. But the situation with her was, as we do with all of our strays when they come in, we posted her on Facebook. And this one wasn't a situation, you know, a lot of times we'll post those dogs that come in, you know, they even in the photo you can tell they're not in good shape.
Yeah.
You know, they're matted, they're old, you know, maybe they have hair missing or, you know, they have different issues going on. And we get a lot of comments a lot of times on those dogs that say, you know, oh, it shouldn't go back to its owner. Well, number one, we are legally obligated to try to find the owner of any stray that comes in. If we feel that it shouldn't go back, if an owner comes forward and we feel that the situation warrants that that dog should not go back to that owner, then we would get animal control involved.
Yeah.
But you know, it is our obligation to post these animals. And in the situation of Coraline, what happens sometimes is an owner is found, and for whatever reason, that owner may already be intending on rehoming that animal. So for Coraline, the lady had a dog who had a litter of puppies, and they would run around, and the other puppies came home, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Coraline didn't, because she was in the trap. So they're trying to find their dog, we're trying to find an owner, but in the course of the conversation, we find out, well, we were going to be rehoming these puppies anyway, you know, where we can't keep them all, so why don't you guys just go ahead and keep her and find her an adopter.
Yeah.
Which is good because stray hold time is 5 business days. And when an animal first comes into us and we post them, we have to keep them for 5 business days on stray hold, during which time we cannot do anything to that dog that cannot be reversed.
Yeah.
So we can give them shots. We can give them flea and tick meds, baths to get rid of anything that they may have going on. We can give them dewormer. We can do anything that is like necessary for life or death.
Yeah.
If they come in and they've been hit by a car and they're knocking on death's door, and we can rush them to the vet and take care of something like that.
Yeah.
But we can't spay or neuter them. We can't do like dentals and things like that oftentimes need done. So in a situation like Coraline's, where the owner was found and she chose to surrender her, that speeds up the process.
Yeah.
That means that dog doesn't have to wait as long as they would, on stray hold time. Because once that stray hold time is up, then we can put them on the surgery schedule and all that, and things stretch out, to where it's, maybe 2-3 weeks. The dog is of an age that they could get fixed when they come in, but we can't do anything right then.
Yeah.
So that is another reason why we post and we try to find owners. Even if they don't want to keep that animal, we would like to know what its actual name is.
Yeah.
We want to know whether there's been any vetting done. Why? How did this dog or cat end up with us? Does it run off all the time? Do we need to label them as an escape artist? That kind of thing. So there's just so much information that we can get. And we need people to understand that when we make those posts looking, post a stray looking for the owner, there's multiple situations involved in there and why we're doing that.
Yeah, and the ultimate goal, obviously, is to do what's best for the dog.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I've said this before, sometimes we will get in a dog that, is clean and healthy and it smells like a home, and we're just sure that somebody's looking for this baby, and then nobody ever comes forward for it. And then other times we'll get in, a lot of times it's small breeds. They like to run off sometimes, and it doesn't take a whole lot for that small breed dog to look like it's been out for a long time, especially if it's long hair. And maybe it's got bad teeth, but it's because it's an older animal and the vet doesn't feel comfortable putting it under anesthesia. So, we may have these dogs that look like they've been neglected, but there's an owner desperately looking for them, So it's one of those, don't judge a book by its cover, wait until we hear the story and find out, exactly what went on with that one.
Yeah, for sure. Well, she's an amazing dog. She's super sweet, loves all the pets. She loves giving kisses. She's a very cute puppy, and it seems like she's really well behaved.
She's one of the, a lot of times with puppies, we get them out here and they're wild and crazy. And we have had her with other puppies, and she's done well. I was told that one of our volunteers brought her dog in yesterday, and they put Coraline with her dog, and it ultimately went fine, but there was a little bit of question in the beginning, like she didn't just immediately take to that dog like she's done with some of the others. I said, well, maybe it's because she didn't smell like, that dog didn't smell like what
here.
She's, like here,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it could have been something as simple as that, but ultimately, they ended up playing together, so, we feel like she will adjust to other dogs, definitely willing to try that. Always recommend that meet and greet, before you send them home. I feel like she'd probably be a great one with kids. She's one of those little calmer puppies that would do good with, let them grow up together.
Yeah, she's amazing, and I don't think it'll take long for her to find her forever home, because she is just an absolute sweetheart. Super cute, playful. She's everything you want in a puppy. She's fantastic. So of course, as always, I recommend come on down to the shelter, meet her, hang out with her, throw a ball around with her, love her ears. They're very floppy and very pettable.
That's a hound.
Yes, they got those hound ears. And of course, as always, you can apply to adopt at ozarkscatandcanine.com. Thanks again, Mary.
Of course.
That does it for another Furry Friends.
Thank you again for joining us this week on Happy Hour, brought to you by Jennings Insurance Group. Hope you had a fun time joining my family and myself for our Thanksgiving festivities. And hopefully you'll be able to check out that new coffee shop in Osage Beach from our good friends, American Elm Company. And of course, our furry friends. We thank you all so much for tuning in this week right here to Happy Hour, and we'll see you next time.